What made Barry Bonds' walk rate so historically high? Imagine standing at the plate and knowing that every pitch could lead to a walk or a hit. Barry Bonds had that kind of control over pitchers, making him one of the most feared hitters in baseball history. His walk rate, which is the percentage of his plate appearances ending in a walk, was off the charts. Over his entire career, Bonds drew 2,558 walks, the most in Major League Baseball history. That alone shows how often pitchers chose to pitch around him. But what made his walk rate so high? Let's break it down. First, Bonds had incredible plate discipline. He was very selective about which pitches he swung at. His ability to lay off pitches outside the strike zone meant he forced pitchers to throw strikes. During some seasons, his walk percentage was nearly 20%, meaning 1 in every 5 plate appearances ended in a walk. Most players have a walk rate under 10%, so Bonds was way above that. This patience kept his on-base percentage high and made it tough for pitchers to get him out. Second, Bonds' power made him a dangerous threat. He hit 760 home runs in his career, including a record 73 in one season. Pitchers knew that challenging him in the strike zone could lead to extra base hits or home runs. Because of this, they often chose to walk him intentionally, especially when there were runners on base or in high-pressure situations. Bonds received 688 intentional walks, more than any other player in history. This strategy by pitchers directly increased his total walks and walk rate. Third, the era Bonds played in also influenced his walk rate. During the late 1990s and early 2000s, offensive numbers were high across baseball. Teams focused on avoiding big innings, so walking Bonds was seen as the safer option. His on-base percentage in 2000 reached .609, the highest single-season mark ever. This shows how much teams valued the chance to keep him off the bases without risking a big hit. Looking at the numbers, Bonds drew 1,870 unintentional walks, which shows his skill at working counts and getting on base without help. The 688 intentional walks reveal how much opponents feared his bat. Combining these, his overall walk rate became one of the highest in baseball history. His ability to draw walks boosted his on-base percentage, making him more valuable even if his batting average wasn't always the highest. Understanding Bonds' walk rate helps explain his overall impact. Walks and hit by pitch influence on base percentage are foundational batting metrics. Bonds' high walk rate meant he was on base more often, which is key for scoring runs and creating opportunities. His approach forced pitchers into tough decisions, making him a player whose statistical impact went beyond just hits and home runs. His career shows how discipline at the plate and power can work together to create a truly exceptional walk rate, setting a standard for players past and present.